What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix, Kurix_Tuper, and today is a Tuesday, September 9, 2025, and it's currently 5:16 in the afternoon. Supposedly, I did start early, starting at 5:15, but I started like 5:13, so I have to play out the usual intro from Stream Beats Originals by Harris Heller. Always get a free shout out from us because they provide us with DMCA and copyright free music. Do check them out on Spotify and on YouTube. But after that, I'm Kurix, a Filipino variety and PNG tuber based in the Philippines. Welcome to another watch party, reaction video, and discussion video about the recently held Monster Taming Direct 2025. Unfortunately, we are not a co-streamer, an official co-streamer, but we are an unofficial co-streamer. Unofficial because they don't know we existed. And I also don't know that this Monster Taming Direct existed. Actually, I only knew about this because I received a PR email from Pirate PR about this game that after I saw the trailer, I got interested to cover. So I requested a key for it, but I don't know if there's going to be a demo. But you will see that later on this direct. So this is not... I am just morbidly curious on what are the upcoming monster taming or creature correcting game that is included in the Monster Taming Direct. This was first broadcasted on YouTube on what was the name of the creator again? On Gym Leaders Ed official YouTube channel. They have been doing this. I don't know. I haven't really done my research, but from what I saw, there was a Monster Taming Direct 2024. So this is their second Monster Taming Direct. They partnered up with various developers and publishers who are about to roll out various games. Maybe we will see other indie titles here that has a monster taming and creature collecting game, or games that fall under those genre. Maybe you are big into like popular games like Digimon, like Dragon Quest, and that popular game that should not be named. Because it's already too popular for them to get pre-press from us. Maybe we will find one good game here that we will be excited for, or maybe 2 or 3 or maybe more, since we already have so many great games. 2026 is will be next year, of course, but at least I have something to look forward to. I will tell you guys what game is that I read earlier in my email. But again, first off, you can check me out on various social media platforms. I'm on X, Blue Sky, Threads. Thank you, Ishi, for posting our socials. We have our Discord community where you can hop in and join in the various discussion. As I actively manage and share my the videos that I find very interesting, which I think the community will also find interesting. So do hop into our Discord community, and you can see me live there right now. Although I'm a bit nonchalant at the moment, so maybe I can undeafen. So hopefully we don't get we can focus first on the Monster Taming Direct 2025. Gym Leader Ed presents. And then there is the title, there is the YouTube content creator, Gym Leader Ed, is the one responsible for making or putting up the Monster Taming Direct 2025, which aired last September 7, 2025. I think that was like a day or 2 days ago, Philippine Standard Time. But if it's in the US, it's like a day before. And again, thank you to Streambeats Originals by Harris Heller for providing us with the copyright-free and DMCA-free music. Again, all of the music, both in Streambeats Originals and the games featured in the Monster Taming Direct, are owned by their respective copyright owners, publishers, artists, developers, and we don't claim any ownership of this video, and this is protected under fair use. We are reacting to the videos and adding English commentary on top of it, so it will change it and add our own personal take on it. So hopefully we don't get taken down. I will also be exporting this on YouTube. So as soon as this watch party is over, I will be exporting it and it will go live. And of course, just check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@kurix_tuper. I also live stream there, so you can check me out when I live stream Mekarashi on the stream section of my YouTube channel, or youtube.com/@kurix_tuper/streams. And after all of the introductions, I will now be reading the chat, and then after reading the chat, we will be jumping into the actual Monster Taming Direct. And you can also drop by the chat and share your thoughts about the trailers that we are going to see, if you have seen them, if what you like or what you didn't like about them, or maybe just share some general thoughts about how your day went and what are you excited for this coming week, months, or year. Feel free to sound off on the chat or on the comment section if you're watching this on YouTube. And again, do support the actual YouTube content creator so they can keep on doing this annual event. Do check out Gym Leader Ed's YouTube channel. All credits goes to them. We are simply just reacting and doing our commentary. I will also be linking their official YouTube channel on our description on YouTube. So all credits belong to Gym Leader Ed, and of course the publishers and the developers that partnered up with Gym Leader Ed. We are simply just reacting to it since we have been doing this for quite some time now. We have reacted to the Summer Games Fest, what do you call that? The Game Awards, feature game shows, among the other game showcases that we have done recently. And this one is another one of them. This is the Monster Taming Direct 2025, which streamed last September 7, 2025. First, let's jump into the chat and let's read what you guys are talking about there. Let's see Ishi redeeming the first anti-hydrate. Thank you. We have Bye Rocco. Bye. Happy streaming and enjoy. Thank you, Bye Rocco. Thank you, Ishi, for posting our socials and Discord links. So dedicated, even though you are hard at work. Have a productive day at work, my dear. We have Green King Hisui Nagare. Are they announcing the release of Aethermancer? Let's see on this trailer. But this is already, I mean, the Monster Taming Direct is already over. I think there's already a breakdown on their official YouTube channel. You can either jump into that official YouTube channel and read the description and see what titles are included on this, or you can hop in and wait until they reveal it on this Monster Taming Direct 2025. Welcome, Green King Hisui Nagare. Thank you for dropping by the chat. Appreciate you, man. Green King Hisui Nagari, salamat sa SO. No problem. We have TG6969. The Mushroom Man. Thank you for checking in. Ishi, balik na ako sa baba. Ku, mwa, chup chup. We have Invisible with the drops. What are drops? Invisible, what are you talking about? We don't have any drops. I don't even know how that works. Green King Hisui Nagare with the Pokecatch. We have Aliyah Banana TTV. Wait, is the audio too loud? No, not really. Welcome in. Aliyah Banana TTV with the Pokecatch. Bakit na puro Pokecatch? And Bomadom. And with that, let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining today's stream. To the subscribers, thank you to Bomadom, Ishi, to the chatters, we have Aliyah Banana, By Rocco, Bomadom, Green King Hisui Nagare. Hindi pa tayo tapos. By the way, that's my troll redeem. When somebody redeems that on Twitch, we will go to our closing scene. Ayan. Thank you, Bomadom, who's currently playing Abiotic Factor solo, leveling earlier. I don't know, I think it's still streaming at the moment. So welcome in, Bom. Even though you are still streaming, you are dropping by here. Appreciate you, man. And I guess that's the most recent chat. So without further ado, I will be adding some timestamp on YouTube when this gets exported live on YouTube. So you will guys know. You will know when I stop yapping and doing the introduction and go straight to the meat and potatoes of the watch party. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. But first, let me remove the cinema bars for the shout out, and for the live, let's also remove that. And we can also reduce our avatar so it doesn't intrude on the screen too much. Ayan. And we can now close. No, wait. Okay, let's stop that. And we can now officially focus on the audio. Well, why did I even close that? I shouldn't even have closed that. Ay, naka. Control-Shift-T. There you go. And we can officially start with the presentation. Let me increase the volume for the watch party. And let's start. And let's watch, react, discuss Monster Taming Direct 2025 by Gym Leader Ed, and let's begin.
Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to our annual presentation where we showcase brand new and never before seen trailers, devlogs, gameplay showcases,
and feel free
more,
to message me on
monster
chat.
Taming or creature collecting genre.
Ano yung
Today is our
rigged?
fourth Monster Taming Direct.
So
this
see,
time
it's
for 2025,
fourth.
so please make sure
It's
to
their
share
fourth.
the video on various social media platforms.
And which I am
Use
doing
the
right now.
hashtag Monster Taming Direct.
I also
or
use the
Monster
hashtag.
Taming Direct 2025
Yes,
in order
sir.
to help us continue to push the genre further and extend the reach of this presentation as a whole. I've worked
Yes,
with dozens
I
of developers
I
over
have
the years,
just
and I
done
can
that.
tell you that the more support we get on these videos, the more devs will be motivated
And so
to
feel free to check
participate, thus
their
making
official
Direct
YouTube
even
channel
better
out
year after
and go
year.
give them a
This year
follow
we've
as well.
received by
If
far
you're a
the
big
most
creature
applications,
collector and
around
Monster
130
Monster
to be
Taming
exact,
fan.
and it's become very clear to me that things are getting more and more competitive in the monster taming genre as a whole, with brand new innovative games appearing left, right, and center. The Monster Taming Direct has also caught enough
Oh look,
hype
he's a
where we are
YouTube
now
creator with
sponsored this
the
year by
static
Valorware, the
image.
Giant Swan developers,
I
and
think there's a
Crazy
feature for me
Goat
on
Games, the devs
YouTube.
behind Tamertown. I'll preface this by saying that we've added a little bit of extra time to the Direct this year just to accommodate this, and these were very carefully
Again, I
selected
already
from
pinned
a
their
ton of
official
potential
YouTube
offers
channel,
because
and
believe in
I
what
have
they're doing
also
with their
included
games.
their YouTube
Anyways,
channel
much
on the
like years prior, we
description
have some staple
on
names
our
this year
reaction.
that you might remember us teasing on the channel, including Koromon, Lumentail, Bagdex, Monster Crown Sin Eater, and a whole lot more.
Oh.
We've also got a ton of
Let me
brand new
open up a
games that
notepad
really
so I
surprised
can-
me, even though I'm the monster taming guy, these are games that I've never heard of. Let's kick things off with our first set of games, starting with a game that Digimon World 3 fans are probably going to start salivating over
what is
once it
that though?
plays.
Let's go! Oy! Okay guys, ito na. Let's begin. Spirit. Spirit. Maybe this is an indie game? Wow, look at that! Embark on a new adventure. And it looks like a parang it pays homage to classic GBA titles. Whoa! Summon your spirits! So they use spears. Hopefully Nintendo don't. We are going to have more Nintendo lawsuit jokes here for the next hour or so. Spirit. Spirit. It really is, it harkens back to the GBA days. If you have played Game Boy Advance games in the past, this really gives up those vibes. And for a hot second there, you might think that this is an emulated game. Wishlist on Steam. It's called Spirit. Spirit. Maybe there's already a Spirit game. Oi, the V Monsters. V Monsters. V Monsters. It looks kind of like they look like Digimon games. Looks like a Black Agumon. A Pidgeot. And hopefully Nintendo doesn't pay attention to this direct. Digimon! Wow! Turn-based again. Spirit. Thank you, NB. Inbi. Inbi. But I think this is a American release title, because if you listen to it, it's just like a what do you call that channel for cartoon block for kids. It seems like a for kids anime intro. Evolui. It's your pixel graphics Digimon, because Digimon is V Monsters Forgotten Link. We have Karatkuro. Why, what? Myth Caller. Myth Caller. This one is more 3D. Myth Caller, the Nightmare Shaman. Myth Caller. It's cute though, it's adorable. But it's also Monster Taming RPG. Wow! What the? So it's a shooter. You take control of the monsters, you know, shinies. What? Monster Fusion with a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei added to the mix. Yes, this is the game showcase here are all about monster taming and creature collecting. So, and you can check the official showcase on their YouTube channel. I have pinned it on chat. It's interesting though. It shifts from 2D pixel graphics to 3D pixel graphics. Mini story arcs are in each level. Strong, it pains me to see someone talents rockapala. I'm not working for anyone. Yo, Frichini, yay, more stream, yes. Genre, this is all of the games that are featured here are under the monster taming, creature collecting genre, so watch out for Nintendo. Oi, look at that. Another GB inspired game. This is This Creature's World. Release date 2026. This Creature's World. It kind of looks like what do you call that? Monster Rancher. With, of course, another turn-based RPG. Layla Aubrey, thank you for being here. Aliyah Banana genre. Gives the Spyro vibes, yes. My goodness. They're really capitalizing on our nostalgia here. If you have played Game Boy Advance or anything retro, they really are pushing with the retro aesthetics. And usually it's the indies that pushes this kinds of look and feel, because of course it is budget friendly. It doesn't use complicated 3D platform or 3D apps like Unreal Engine, which is a hit and or miss sometimes. Feel ko pang may nag-boom na isang game na dito, maglolosot si Nintendo. As long as they're not based in Japan, then they can get away with murder. And as long as they don't ride their mount, except when the game is called Digimon Stories Time Stranger, they will not be sued by Nintendo. And they don't use a ball to capture monsters. I think that they're free from the wrath of the litigation crazy Nintendo. Fichini 6-hour stream. What? Well, I plan on still streaming later after this. This will only run for like an hour. Yung ball talaga eh. They don't even have the patent for that, or do they? Critterruptors. What? There is a 3D and there's a 2D version of them. Gives off a little bit of Animal Crossing. But then when you are engaged in a fighting mechanic, it transforms into a like 2D creature battling game. You know, see? It doesn't use the over-the-shoulder look that Pokemon has popularized. You really can't get away with not calling Pokemon when it comes to monster taming, although they were not the first one to do that. It was Dragon Quest, and then a direct competitor of them is Digimon. So that's why I always wonder why Nintendo is so jet set on like suing everything that they deemed as a competitor. But let's see what will happen with Digimon Stories. They can't really sue something that on the same level as them, or is Digimon on the same level as them. This is called Critterruptors. What are other creature collecting games that are very popular?
Spirit and V Monsters are definitely games that I had never
Yung
seen
yung ball talaga. Hot take, mas gusto ko Digimon.
Don't forget to wishlist any game you
Nah,
find
it's a matter of preference. And another hot take, I haven't really enjoyed the recent Pokemon games. Although it's quite refreshing yung Pokemon Legends Arceus, yan medyo naging refreshing yon, pero yung Scarlet and Violet,
etc. It's no secret that monster taming has its beginnings as an extension of the RPG genre, even if now
I think if Pokemon Company or Nintendo went with the Gale of Darkness, I would love to see that kind of dark, gritty Pokemon setting. Yokai Watch. Oy, Monster Crown Sin Eater. 2026. Monster Crown Sin Eater. I am taking notes on Notepad. It looks good though. Monster. This is giving off a Digimon on the what do you call that? Wonders 1. I don't know guys if you're familiar with the Wonders 1. I have played a Digimon game from the Wonders 1. I think one of my classmates back then had that. It's giving off that vibe. This Monster Crown Scene Eater. Fusion! Ha! What the heck? Fusion! What? Fusion again! What the heck? That no longer looks like a chicken. Monster Crown Sin Eater in 2026, which will also release on Nintendo Switch, quite surprisingly. This is Astra Bestiary. My goodness, so many monster collecting Astra Bestiary. This is a different game. This feels more of like a Monster Rancher type of game. Calm Wisdom! Yeah, it no look like a chicken. Yes. Is Monster Hunter considered monster collecting? No, not really. Because you basically slaughter them for parts. More like monster hunting. Although could that already be a genre by itself? But there are already a number of games that have monster hunting type of game mechanics. So Monster Hunter cannot sue anybody who will have the mechanics of like hunting monsters for parts. Yeah, it's just really hunt. Yeah. It is evolving. Oh no, they might get sued because that is patented by Nintendo, that evolution mechanics. Oh no, it's evolving. They gave it a rare candy. My goodness. Sometimes I don't know, maybe some of the developers are really pushing their luck. But then again, if they're not based in Japan, they are relatively safe. Or are they? Or are they? That's the big question. Monster Hunter Stories can be a Monster Hunter Stories is a monster collecting game. You'll be quite surprised sometimes. As long as you don't directly hit their sales, like streaming emulated games from Nintendo, you're relatively safe. Or profiteering on selling hardware that like jailbreaks their system, you'll be quite safe, I think. Oi, Yummy Kids? What? Yummy Kids? You know what? There's another game that has similar to this, yung Demi Kids. But that's basically Shin Megami Tensei for children. That is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei, yung Demi Kids. What? Even the graphics? Oh no, Pokemon first generation. Gen 1. Not really because there's color. So Game Boy Color. What was the Pokemon on the Game Boy Color? My goodness. These developers, these indie devs are really gutsy. Although I don't think Nintendo has a patent for pixel graphics. Animo is the monster collecting I've been waiting a while. Who knows? Maybe it's right here. Silver and Gold. Pokemon Silver and Gold. Thank you, Green King Isui. Imagine if you're a retro gamer and you saw this and you're a big fan of Pokemon. You're going to eat well in 2026 because there's so many great games. The modern retros. Yummy Kids. My goodness. Presented by Yanako RPGs and Game Dev Tosh. Live on Kickstarter and available on Steam for wishlisting.
Overworld trailer for the upcoming Yummy Kids.
My goodness.
In Yummy Kids, the Overseer intervenes to save your life. However, she can't save your guardian or your sibling, who ends up haunting you for most of the game.
They got balls for show, yeah.
Fate or your demise.
And again, if you're into these kinds of games, yung monster taming, old retro or retro style or pixel graphics,
To find out more about the underworld.
similar to Pokemon, Digimon of the past. You might
Visit us on
really
Discord,
like this
where we'll discuss
Monster Taming Direct 2025.
a battle tower, and console ports. You can also wishlist the game on Steam. Thanks. and
But
have a great
if you
rest of
support
the
them,
show.
you can have the chance to explore those options for now. Oy, this is a different one. Different mecha. What's this? This is Oni Hunters. Okay, let me add that to the list that we are making here. Oni Hunters, Demon Hunters. And it uses the Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey or the Etrian Odyssey type of like world exploration. But for the battle, of course, it's a side view turn-based RPG. And Fusion. Jijijang. You know what? There's this Pokemon website. Well, not really official, but a website wherein you can fuse both different Pokemon. I think it uses AI. I forgot the name of that website. So you can like mix and match the look of the Pokemon. You can combine Machamp and Clefairy, and then it will fuse into some abomination. I don't know if this game uses those kinds of like AI or what, or not. Or they might be just like handpicked. Oni Hunter, Monster Taming, Twisted, different. Quarter 4, 2025. Ow! Super!
Hey guys, I'm Barry Bandit. My channel focuses on monster taming games, especially niche and undiscovered titles that deserve more attention. Today, I
Oh.
will introduce a selection of games you may not have heard of yet that have the potential to become.
It's
leaders in
interesting
their
that
genre.
there are YouTubers who have like static images and then they add their commentary. So look, what is this game? Sorry, I missed the title. What was that? Stories of Somnia. Stories of Somnia. Stories of Somnia. It uses a 3D environment with the characters are in 2D sprite. So basically, Paper Mario. And over the shoulder. Oh, not really over the shoulder. Third person? Third person perspective. Green King, maybe a remake of Monster Rancher 3 or 4. That could be good if they like add a 2.5D a la Octopath Traveler on that remake and maybe overhaul some mechanics, quality of life improvements. That would be something. I think people will
What if there was
support
an
that.
RPG where you play as this animal, the kangaroo. You are a sheep named Lamb-Too, and your job is to save the
Wait,
world.
what?
Even
Tales
though
of
your predator
Tuscany.
has exploded your home, Tuscany, with a huge bolt of light.
Tuscany.
You gotta rebuild your village, find all your cousins, and bring them back home to Lama. You have a whole button dedicated to going ba, and depending on how you press it, there are a lot of different ways to ba. This isn't a
What?
big mechanic, trust me. You'll meet a lot of really weird RPG
what
enemies like
the
this
heck?
ugly, disgusting squirrel. Take them on in bullet hell, fast-paced combat.
So
mostly
it's more
because
of like a
turn-based
Undertale type of
Like,
battle
so, like,
mechanics.
vegetarian or something, you can actually make friends with him instead of exploding his skull with your hooves, and he'll join your party. Yes, nearly every enemy in this game can
Oh.
be gaslit into being friends with you.
Can be
Their own
gaslit.
battle abilities, stats, they're all different characters. You can even shiny hunt them.
What?
Befriending enemies is not always easy though, because sometimes
This
it's all
game
little mechanics.
is funny.
It's one of those- like, this is one of those games with all the little games inside of it. You know what I mean? This makes it fun though.
What
It's
the heck?
actually good. This is a good thing.
Well, of
there
course,
are
you're
two
the
different kinds of
developer.
friends. Sidekicks who are really strong and unique and
This is a
have
funny
cool
game.
arcs, and you gotta, like, be
This looks
friends
like
with them.
tons of
Less
fun to
important
play.
Friends are the random encounters. If they die, they stay dead forever.
What?
Unless you reload your save, but I mean, you know. Okay, back to the story.
Who does that? Who relax their save or reloads?
Yeah, be evil? Sure. Do the bare minimum, complete the game as fast as you can, and then complain online? Yeah, you paid for it. Sure, let's do it. Every time you complete
Wait,
the game,
what?
you get something called a Rhapsody, which is
The
a
developer
postcard
suddenly went
completely
meta with that
customized,
one.
Put stickers on and can trade with friends. It even includes a little photo that you take in game. You can even do challenge runs to spice it up. Keep doing runs, play, a lot of game good, a purchase. So let's sum it up before the quiz. You are a farm animal. There's a button that makes you scream. You can beat up strangers or make friends with them. You have to save the world, reunite your family, do some cool stuff, complete some challenges. I don't know, mess around a little
Yo,
bit. get a
Lancer.
reward, do it again. That's basically it. Tales of Tuscany. This is the game ever, coming out on PC, consoles, and mobile in 2026. Go wishlist the game on Steam, or I will go broke, and I will have to get a job cleaning sewers. There's no other job I can do. It has to be that one, so.
Okay, the developer has a sense of humor. Oh, tower defense. Bean Beast. Oh, it's out now, oh. What? It looks good. Bean Beast? This one piques my curiosity. Bean Beast, okay. It's out now. Bean Beasts. It's a tower defense as well. I wonder how much it costs. What? Look at that. Tower defense with creatures. A little bit of like, what do you call that? Orcs Must Die. Bean Beasts. Tower defense. Boosted. And it's a boss. Okay. Okay. Upgrading. Upgrading. Cosmosama, welcome in. We're watching the Monster Taming Direct. This is interesting, oh. This is a monster taming, creature collecting, tower defense type of game. Bean Beasts. It's currently live right now. An escaping ship. How much? I wonder how much is this game? I don't know. It appeals to me. As if like I don't have any games to play, no? And you have a hero. You also have a hero chicken and a frog riding the chicken's back. 460? Mahal pa. $460. I still have so many games to cover, so I'll probably add this to my wish list later. They're basically showing you a sample run. And how do you recruit monsters? I don't know. Wow! And you have like a sword monster. Most of the enemies are like prehistoric beasts though. So far, this is the only game that have popped up for me. And another game later. I will tell you guys when I see the trailer. What is this? Insectile. So you are capturing insects? Insectile. Huh? Synergize their effects. And there's a story element to it. It's not just some random casual game. What? Insectile, okay. And it evolved into a cocoon. And it's now a wishlist today. This one is Tiny Monster Haven. To be Tiny Monster Haven? Tiny Monster Haven. Ah, it's what you place below your desktop. Idle. It's like an idler, no? Monster Tamer sits on your desktop. Tiny Monster Haven. Is it out right now? You know. And look, oh, there's like a Pokemon effect. At the bottom of the screen, there's a combat mechanics as well. Decorate and expand your Tiny Monster Haven. Oh, this one's... Think, what was the name? Rusty's Retirement, but with the monster taming elements. Grow crops and watch your monsters help out. Hopefully it has Twitch integration like join, water, or capture. Each monster type provides unique bonuses. Hire me. Oh, we no longer have that. Okay. Cook up various recipes to improve your monsters. Each recipe boosts different stats. Although, see? Is it really a game if you just like let it play out at the bottom of your screen? I guess yes. They are selling this game. But how about you guys? Will you be trying this game out if ever na it's released? Or maybe it is already released? Are you big into this kind of idle game that you just put on the bottom of your computer when you are doing other stuff? Over 50 monsters and 2 shinies. Tiny Monster Haven. Ah, there's a demo. And that's good if there's always a demo that you can try out for yourself. Although the progress you made there will probably not go to the full game. What?
That was pretty cool editing, right? Yeah,
Gooby Garden.
I tricked you. Okay,
Mobile game?
Anyways, this is called Gooby Garden. You basically just get to have these little freaks, and they're called goobies. You hatch them from eggs. They can be rare and have good stats. Decorate your room that they live
On
in.
your phone?
Content changes every month. It changes with the seasons and holidays. It's
Oh,
fun. You can play every
it could
day.
be live right
They can
now.
Fight each other. It's a free game. You could play it
Free
anywhere
game.
on your phone. I think you could just look at this little freak's face. And
Okay,
not see
so
the advertisement.
Gooby game
If you wanna
on
own this
phone
thing,
right
please sign
now.
up for our email list at gooby.garden. We're doing the public beta soon, and the game should be out on Android and iOS.
Ah,
later
okay,
this
so it's
year.
not yet
Alright,
out.
Thanks, guys. Anyways,
Poop
how's your
man
day
at
going?
being... I thought it was already out eh. Oy, roguelike, Legacy of Pandora. Legacy of Pandora. What the heck are these monsters for? All of the evils from Pandora's jar. Your decisions matter. Really now. Really now. The character kind of looks like a Ben 10, no? Or some Cartoon Network type of design. Leading to many branching. Oh, and the monsters evolve as well. Ah, okay. So the aesthetic is more of like what you see on Egyptian sculptures. Who was that again? The god of speed? Anvilium. 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 Wow, too old school for me. If this is an idle battler, it's okay, I guess. Vulpix. Forge. It kind of looks like an old, like, Newgrounds game. Command. Anvilium. A budget title. A budget title. You really need to do something to set your game apart from the rest of the monster taming industry. It's a cutthroat world out there. So you need to have something special in order to catch people's attention. Might be a story, might be a game mechanic, might be a combination of all of them. But please, don't be mediocre. Balance. Okay, where is the monster taming element or the creature collecting element on this game? It's giving off a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time vibe to it. But the big question is, where are the monsters that you tame or you collect? If not, it's just going to be an action-adventure game. Restore. Ayun! Trinity. Really? Just Trinity? No other Trinity. ... The Conqueror of something. So Trinity. Wow, really? There's no game? Souls-like Monster Tamer. Whoa, that's a bold claim to make, huh? Turn break. What is this? So it's just like rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. Although, what's the use of the monsters? Do they have like a special property to choose your elements? Ah, okay. And it's a roguelike. Roguelite. Yeah, usually when you have like this kind of stage selection, it usually is a roguelike. It's a deck builder, roguelike, monster taming, or creature collecting type of game. And it evolves Sparkholt. Hopefully you can only bring one multicolored or rainbow colored element, because it defeats the whole purpose of having like elements to them. If you can like fit your entire party with a rainbow element type of monster, it will defeat the rock, paper, scissors mechanic. But if you notice, I think there's only one per round.
What a noble effort. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Turn break.
Turn break. Available now on Steam. Oh, there you go. Dino Citadel. Most of these are basically indies as well. Deck builder. Okay. Yeah, it's a deck builder. What kind of turn-based RTS? Deck builder. Let's just call it as so. Deck builder. With a little roguelike deck builder. Toron. Hey there, Castleback. Come closer. I got things to work on. Hakrim, merchant. You cleanse, I collect. Uy, what's that sound? Okay. Enemy's turn. Oh, they're attacking the trees? Okay. So it's also a little bit of base building thrown into the mix. Another step, another wound. Chart the next. Yeah, it is a roguelike. Dino Citadel. Yeah, city building or base building, turn-based, roguelike.
Stories of Somnia was one that took me by complete surprise. I love its 2D aesthetic, and I really wanted to show it off, hence why some of you might recall seeing it alongside many of the genre staples during the release date trailer for the presentation. Next up, we've got even more games to share, a lot of which are from developers that you may recognize from previous Direct presentations, or perhaps are developers that have already put out games that are working on new projects, or games that just look cool. Speaking of which, before we dive into the next section, we do have something to showcase from one of our sponsored partners who have helped to make this Direct possible. Crazy Goat Games are the developers behind Tamer Town, a city building and management monster taming game, and have a new title to showcase that will exist within the same universe, but with a twist. Let's check them out.
Okay. Hopefully it looks good. Tamer Town. Release date Q2 2026. Tamer Town. Tamer Town. It kind of looks like oh, okay. It's a town management game. Fighting the League with some I don't know if it's a Japanese game or it's a Western game with that who hired weeboos to sing their intros. They don't seem to be native Japanese speakers. Build community bonds. Ta, 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 ta. So I think it's more of a city building game. Tamer Town. And it's also releasing for the Nintendo Switch. That's pretty interesting. Path to Tamer Town. What? Huh? What is this? It's a different game? So they are releasing a different game before the Tamer Town? This is Path to Tamer Town? Huh? Hey, no, see? Yeah, this could very well be a Nintendo Switch title. With how low poly it is. Oh my goodness, their creatures look like some of the Pokemons that we are really familiar with. But it is debuting on Nintendo Switch too. My goodness. Sometimes you really don't know what is going on in the head of Nintendo.
For sponsoring the Direct, and now back to even more Monster Taming games.
But they are the sponsor of the Monster Taming Direct. So, Oi, Aethermancer! Green King! Is this what you are talking about? Aethermancer? Pelipper and Mantine! This looks good actually, no? Look at that. Pixel graphics. The pixels are looks good, though. Okay, no? Is this Aethermancer 2? Or is it a first game? Looks good, though. I like the sprite work that they did here. I could even say the UI is very sexy. Oh, okay. Let me add that to the games that I'm really interested in checking out. Did they say when will this be released? Capture all of them. Aethermancer. Early access launch September 23rd. Oh, September 23. This year.
Hi. Welcome to our first
Ito, this one.
showcase.
This
I'm
one,
Fred from
I saw
Boiling Down
this.
Development
This
Team.
is from
We're happy
Pirate
to showcase
PR.
for you today a first look
I
at our
already
most
requested
creative
key
and
access to this
intriguing
game.
feature in Voidling Bound.
And that's why I
Let's
found out
dive
about the
into
Monster Taming
splicing
Direct.
station. Splicing enables you to mix and match your entire Voidling collection together,
Void.
giving you the power to craft your very own, fully customized.
It's basically a
Voidling specimen.
parang
Splicing makes use of genes, which are
third-person
categorized
action
in 4
shooter
main branches.
type
Morphology
of
and
and then
modules
monster
to customize your
taming,
looks and stats,
fusing,
and abilities and perks. But
collecting.
we'll get to the specifics of those two later. In the Morphology tab, you get access to genes from all your different Voidlings to change their body
Voidling.
color, eyes, patterns, and even their size. Next are modules. Modules can now be customized individually from all the body parts acquired in your species.
And hopefully
evolution
that
tree.
will have an
Always wanted
effect
to craft
on
a
how you
gimmick where
control
they
or
click
how
on your tail and say,
the
"A
skills of the
cryogen?
monsters.
Not a problem anymore. And for the big finale, abilities
Yeah, no,
and
see? Look at
perks
that.
is where you really get to customize your gameplay experience beyond just looks.
Yeah, no, that's why I
From
requested
this view,
access to it.
I can handpick through
Actually,
all the different variations of my
it's...
Voidling's abilities.
What was the name
creating
of
new
that game?
synergies and playstyle for your Voidling. I can also change the elemental alignment of each abilities individually. Dual wielding elements for encounters against
See?
multiple enemy factions. Last but not least,
Whoa.
you get to decide from up to 3 mutated perks from all your Voidlings. Mutated perks are interchangeable across species.
And that's why this piqued my
Let's give an
interest,
example.
because you basically can
Let's start with
customize your
unmutated
monster.
equipping. Fire Hose will give me insane fire rate. Combine this with Frenzy for crazy movement speed. Terrapin's Reservoir should trigger quite
So
often.
parang I think at the
Gilded
end of
Burnout should be a fun
the
addition.
game when you have
And
all of the
my
skills, you
equipment
can
is
have
now
like
a running
whatever
equipment.
choice.
The possibilities
What kind of
are
build
endless.
will you go?
And that's exactly what we want. thank you all for being with us. We're gonna leave you today with just one more thing.
Oh. Let's see. Maybe the release date, but I think this is going to be released in 2026 though. Or do they have a collaboration? And this is one of the games that I'm hyped out about to play. Guigon. Okay, so they added a new monster. Kinda look like a gremlin. Well, Nintendo has Palworld knockoff in their eShop. Yeah, true. Not because it's a creature collector or monster taming game, it means that they are really allergic to them. As long as it's not being compared to Pokemon, I think you guys are safe. As long as you don't if you don't become a threat and you don't ask Pokemon to do better. Voidling Bound, wishlist now on Steam. Voidling Bound. Tupi, The Legend of Ariboya. Tubi. What is this? The Legend of... So this could be made by what? I don't know. I don't want to assume who made this. Pero para ancient civilization has a skill tree. Okay. Craft your strategy with powerful team combinations of what? Okay, yeah. There you go. There's the creature collecting. And they're like mythical creatures there. Look at that fox with a bat wing. Interesting. It's like a Mayan civilization type of creature collecting. Choose your archetype with unique traits and powers. Okay. Discover and combine over 90 relics. It's a ho-oh. Ako kapibara. 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 Oh. Over 60 unique spirits await you. What? Why is there like a human dressed as a pimp there? Collect and purify spirits. Parang that's really out of place. Like, most of them are fantasy creatures, except for that one that kind of looks like it works on a Las Vegas casino. Sometimes you don't even know what's going on in the minds of a developer. Okay. Ipupiara. Lobisomem. What the heck? Controller support arrives this October. There's a Arariboya. Wait. Governo do Estado do Espírito Santo. Ara. So which country developed this game? Grupo Agui Branca, Mito Games, LICC, Patrocinio, Realizacao, Brazilian developer. The government of the state of the Espírito Santo. Brazil. Oh, okay. So that's why it has like yung parang ancient bot world. Uy, andito ba yung...
Hey Botmasters, meet Nova.
Andito ba
our
yung
latest
best
legendary
viewers at
bot,
saka cheap
created by one of
viewers?
our own community members.
It's a bot
Teaming
world.
up with Gym Leader Ed, we're giving away 150 gems to 3 lucky winners.
What?
All you gotta do is drop your player ID in the
Gem?
comments and we'll pick the winners at random.
So it's a mobile
luck.
game? Really uninspired name, by the way. You could have gone with a more substantial name, but you went with Bot World. Is this a mobile game? No. It has an X button though. And it has gems. Is it a free-to-play game on phone, on Steam? Wonder if they will show PAL Land, the Nintendo PAL World knockoff. We'll see. Maybe they paid for ad space. I think most of the games that are featured here it's either the content creator Ed likes, or they paid for a slot, or they agreed to showcase it on this stream, since it's under the monster taming and creature collecting genre. I don't know what goes on with these kinds of showcases. Anode Heart 2, and we don't even know what Anode Heart 1 is. But this is your story now. Code, wake up. What the? It's some Sword Art Online. Oh, well, it looks good. Ala Breath of Fire yung battle mechanics nyo. With some cute monsters. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you're watching Bomadom. I think this is your kind of thing. Yung mga ganitong types of graphics or games. Or I don't know if you're big into monster taming or creature collecting. Anode Heart 2. I wonder what Anode Heart 1 is. If that's the same one or you had to play the first one. Astral Arena. Oh, this one. Pokemon Battle Stadium. And if you listen to the music, it kinda sounds like Pokemon as well. See, if Pokemon doesn't want to explore some of their old titles, other companies or indies will step up and offer something similar to the games that they are neglecting. Diba? There's a Pokemon Battle Stadium. I don't know if they're going to make a new Battle Stadium. I think there was a trailer for Pokemon Battle Stadium. Yo, Ciel Hope, thank you for checking in. Shout out! New upcoming games, yes, and some are already released. Some have demos. All of the games that are featured here are under the monster taming and creature collector genre. Most have Astral Arena wishlist on Steam. This kind of looks interesting though, although it's more of a PvP type of game. I am mostly into the story-based types of games. Montabi.
Hello, trainers. I'm Buddy, and today we're going to talk a little bit about our upcoming Monster Tamer roguelike deck builder, Montabi.
Wow, Monster Taming roguelike deck builder.
Leveling your monsters up and capturing new ones in battle with adding cards to your deck and putting together a powerful build. Let's take a look at how you use two Montabi to synergize with one another in order to win some fights. Today's subjects are going to be Tunky and Sago. Obviously, this is a monster tamer, so you know these guys are going to level up and evolve. If you ever see a monkey on a skateboard, that's a Tunky evolution. If you ever see a sushi zipping around, that's a Sago evolution.
Sago evolution?
Montabi, each of your monsters has their own deck. You add new abilities to that deck by leveling up, and you can switch freely between Montabi on the battle grid at any time. Now, you might be wondering, Buddy, this is the coolest skateboarding monkey I've ever seen in my entire life, but how on earth is he going to win me battles? Well, let's talk a little bit about that. Tonky's gameplay revolves almost entirely around movement. He's got a ton of abilities that move him around and some abilities that pay off when he does so, just like this one, which we call Pump Up. When you use Pump Up, every time Tonky moves, he gets +1 attack. Couldn't be simpler. If you can pump up early and use his natural movement,
that's actually kind of good, no? Yung
all of a sudden,
actually yung the battle screen itself, it kind of looks like Mega Man Battle Network.
Listen, I do know
you have a dedicated space for your monsters and your characters and your enemy monsters.
With a little biscuit like this one, you can add another Montabi to your crew, a salty little sushi named Sago. See, Tonky is a melee fighter. He wants to zip around the grid and
Montabi is
Sako
interests
is
me,
the
so
perfect
I'll add it to my
Sako drops
wish list.
little buff sushis all over your side of the field and has some unique abilities that lets her move her allies to pick
And
them
I have
up.
been playing a number of
Tonki
deck
has a lot
builders
of
as well.
movement. Sago gives Tonki lots of buffs for moving. And I think you kind folks
So it's
are
also
smart
basically
enough
a
to figure
strategy
the
type
rest
of
out for
game.
yourselves. Anyway, I could do this all day, but unfortunately, I am out of time. Please, please, please check out Montabi for yourselves on Steam today. And thank you so much to everyone at the Monster Taming Direct for letting me hang out with you
Yeah,
guys.
your
If you wanna
game
chat
is good.
more, head on over to the Montabi Discord.
I like the art style
Have
as
a good
well.
one, everybody.
So demo is available right now. Uy, Monster Care Simulator. This one is already out. I don't know if it's on early access. Monster Care Simulator. I don't know if you have tried this game, guys. I haven't, pero I have seen it. It's cute. I've already been playing so many games already. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Monster Care Simulator 1. Uy, with co-op, oh, September 16, 2025. Okay, what is this game? Another Eidolon Awakened. Collect hundreds of unique Eidolons and harness Eidolons. Tonetrion +4. Sacred Fire +3. Learn new abilities, upgrade and fuse. Chichong! And how does it look? Like Matador. Huh? With a little bit of Monster Rancher thrown in the side, explore the ruins of post-apocalyptic. Yeah, feels more of a Monster Rancher type. With a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei for the world exploration. Forge bonds with allies and defy destiny. I don't know about the art style though. The art style of the anime characters, huh? Eidolon Awakened. Nice. So you're a daycare attendant. Maybe now we'll know where the eggs come from. Well, we all know where it comes from. Wishlist. You can check it out right now. I think it's already available. Oh, this one is Shard Squad. Shard Squad. Uy, Vampire Survivor. Horde survival game. Shard Squad, no? Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's a Vampire Survivors-like type of game, aka Horde Survival, Bullet Haven, with Monster Hunter. What was the other game? Yung with Swarm? What was the Mon? What was that game again? I forgot that. I forgot that other game that is also a monster taming creature collector game that has made a survivors-like type of game as well. This is not the first time that there is a horde survival with monsters as the main characters. Anong lovers? You can have 2 monsters at a time? Hop and Dex Bouncy. Dominate battles with powerful relics. Yeah, aka is it a roguelike though? Something Swarm. I forgot what kind of game was that. Shard Squad. We only have like 5 of them to play with.
One of my favorite segments on Gym Leader Ed's channel is the weekly Monster Tamer News Roundup, where he
And you
covers
can
all
also
the
check
latest
out
developments in
Gym
the
Leader
Monster
Ed's
Taming
YouTube
genre.
channel.
This next group
If
of
you're a
games
big
has
Monster
delivered
Hunter,
significant
Monster
news
Hunter,
this year,
Monster Tamer,
including
and
release
Creature
dates,
Collector
monster
fan,
reveals,
you might want to check
updates,
Gym
and more.
Gym Leader Ed's YouTube channel. Plus, it is the home of the Monster Taming
Hello,
Direct.
Monster Taming Direct. Carl from Abomination here.
Abomination,
I recently launched the Kickstarter
Monster.
for my new game, Abomination Monster Rifts, a monster taming roguelike where you can create and share your own monsters on Steam Workshop. Every run can have potentially infinite combinations of teams because you
What?
can use anything you can think of. And that's
What?
not all. Over 30 different indie games are lending their monsters to join the roster.
What? Bug
Abomination
Fables,
has
Slap
welcomed
City,
Bug
Peglin.
Fables, Slap City,
What?
Brotato, Plastic Duck
Brotato.
Simulator. We're taking everyone, including fellow monster tamers like Monster Sanctuary, Koromon, Cassette
What?
Beast,
What?
and is Bugsnax a monster tamer? Well, Bugsnax is here too.
What?
I've shown off a different crossover every day on the Kickstarter, including a lot of monster tamers. So be sure
Yowling,
to check out the
Spirit City,
campaign and get
Lo-Fi
updated on the
Sessions,
forums.
Yowling, Mythical Journey.
For
If you
fully
guys are
funded
big
now,
into
we're currently
those
working
games,
towards stretch
you might
goals
want to
in
check out this
20%.
Abomination Monster Riffs.
Oh, that reminds me. I still have to show off a new crossover today. So let's get to why I'm here in the first place.
Imagine he is able to get a number of titles to do a crossover on his game. It's just like the Super Smash Brothers of Monster Taming. Monster Sanctuary, Abomination welcomes. Everybody's here. What's that? Monster Sanctuary. Abomination welcomes Monster Sanctuary. Who else? What other games are they including? Monster Sanctuary pa rin. It's just like Gacha. What is that? Huh? What game are you? Aethermancer! Yo, Green King Isui. Looks like Aethermancer is getting tons of love on this game. On this direct. Yo, Zeronico, Hoarders got before me the MCR tickets. Time for Sapak. What are you talking about, Zeronico? Your new Abomination. Monster Rifts. Kickstarter live now. Wishlist on Steam. Okay. I got intrigued with that. I'm going to add that to my wishlist later. Okay. A Halloween-themed monster taming adventure. Zero Nico, naunahan ako ng Hoarders sa tickets with my Chemical Romance. Yun lang. Are you really surprised, Zero Nico? Of course, there will always be scalpers, hoarders. They're just waiting for anybody desperate enough to buy the ticket if they missed it. Kaya may kipagsapakan ako. What was this game again? Sorry, I missed this. So it's more like Earthbound type of turn-based game. See? Giving up an Earthbound type of feel. It's called Pipkin. And another Pokemon clone. Oh no! You are mounting a monster? Tomamon! Hala, they're mounting their monsters. It would be quite surprising if this is available on Nintendo Switch too. Look, it's riding the monster. You might get sued by Nintendo. New batch of Tomomon to upgrade your strategy. Oh no. They are wearing their inspiration proudly. Up their sleeves. Hoenn. I can hear the higher up screaming as we speak. Well, if this is an indie, look at that. Oh, wait. This one kinda looks like Yu-Gi-Oh. What was that card from Yu-Gi-Oh that looks like? Never mind. This one kinda looks like the Green Dragon Zord. My goodness, so many inspiration. I think there's a parang Yu-Gi-Oh card. This kinda reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This one is the Green Ranger Zoid. Dang may paa na si Rayquaza. Tomamon! Arrives on September 15, 2025. It's time to start your adventure. This is Idle Critter Adventure. Idle Critter Adventure. So is this another game that you run at the bottom of your screen or no? Or it could be is it an idle game? Oh, it's an idle game, no? Yeah. It's almost similar to Rusty's Retirement. Okay. I know there are some idle games that have like all of the activities that happens depends on your typing. So that's good for people who are doing like text work or document work. Oi, releasing today, Idle Critter.
Hi, this
Winmon.
is Winmon. Little monsters who live quietly at the bottom of your screen.
Okay, so I think this section is more of
When
the
no AI is around,
idle type of games.
So you need to take care of them. Give them some AI prey. They'll be happy and they'll produce curious items as a thank you. You can trade those items with the picking for
Picking.
coins. With more coins, you can welcome new Winmon.
Wingmon.
There are many kinds.
OBS Studio
Each one is unique
folder.
and makes different things. You can also use coins to buy magical
Yo,
machines.
San Paulo.
These
Good
machines turn simple
afternoon.
items
Or good
into
evening na
better
pala. It's now
goods,
6:28
bringing
p.m.
more coins to your little kingdom. As an idle desktop game, we understand that sometimes you spend your time on other things.
Yeah.
Feel free to do your own work. The little suit can help you run the kingdom yourself when you're busy. Spend time with them, and your Winmon will
Evolving.
growing stronger and more productive. We hope Winmon becomes a calm friend by your side, a gentle companion for study and work. Winmon loves you. Please
Evening,
wishlist
San Paulo.
on Steam. Free demo on September 11.
September 11, free demo. Winmon. Win Monster. Gladi-Eaters. I think I saw this earlier. It's basically food-based monsters. There you go. You cook food and it transforms into an abomination of monsters and you will fight other chefs. What? What do you want? What is that? Tournament mode plus 7 chef. Although that's not the first game that has that uses like a battle chef mechanic. There's actually battle chef. Online multiplayer. What? Chocolate. What? You cook them and you pit them against each other. Gladi-Eaters demo out February 2026. What? Demo out on February 2026? Wah! What the heck is that?
Finally, we're getting towards the last group of games, and I'm sure many of you guys are eagerly anticipating some of what your favorite developers have to offer. Quickly before we do that though, we do have a quick word from the Monster Taming Direct's major sponsor, Valorware, the developer behind the 9th Dawn series and a longtime friend of the channel who had reached out to us simply because he wanted to support the channel. Please check out the 9th Dawn series on Steam, guys. The support seriously allows me to work less hours at my day job and spend more time at making content for you guys while still being able to support my family.
Okay, what is 9th Dawn?
The Monster Taming Direct is brought to you by today's sponsor, Valorware, aka the developer behind the 9th Dawn series, and specifically with regards to 9th Dawn Remake,
9th Dawn Remake.
And complete remake and
this is the sponsor of the
adds bigger dungeons, an updated story,
Monster Taming Direct.
enhanced action-packed
9th
combat,
Dawn
and more.
Remake.
9th Dawn Remake features an expansive world to explore with over 45 handcrafted dungeons to conquer, the ability to hatch and raise a small army of monster pets who can fight alongside alongside you, increase their
So
strength, and evolve them
it has
into
like
more
a
powerful
2.5D
forms, a wide array of custom
RTS.
options when it comes to character building, including different equipment, spells.
It's interesting though. They have a
abilities, attribute points,
first-person
upgrades,
view,
and
pero
more,
there's a
and even has a ton of side content to keep you
overworld
busy,
view din.
including a quote epic fishing minigame, a deck building minigame, tons of
Interesting
side quests,
though, you know.
and a prosperity system. It's got crafting for
What?
weapons and useful items. A
Why are there so
first-person
many
mode for a
battle
new
mechanics
perspective
here?
on things, and you can fully play offline. In single player mode, you got multiplayer co-op or
What?
online multiplayer
What?
co-op as well. Ninth Dawn Remake is available
It has
for a
co-op?
plethora of
Online
platforms,
two-player
including
co-op.
PC
Ah,
via
okay,
Steam,
two-player lang.
Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and is running great on Switch 2, as well as even Android and iOS.
They have to say it's
Make
running
sure to
great
check
on
out
Switch
the
2.
Ninth Dawn Steam page linked below
Okay.
or on your preferred platform storefront in order to support a developer
Okay,
that
let
helps make Monster
me
Taming Direct
let me add
2025
that to
possible.
my
Thank you so
to
much
check
to Valorware,
later.
and now back to the Direct.
Okay, let's see.
Thank you again to Valorware and Crazy Go Games, and without further ado, let's do this.
The last one. Hopefully this was way better, or the last one would be the best one. Bag decks. Versus Coco, Keikorin, Capybara, and Cheater. Okay. What the heck? Okay. So that's bag decks. You know what? Some of the games are way entertaining or way interesting. If they are on Switch, they are safe from Nintendo suing. Yeah. Bag decks, PvP, battle demo. For free. Bag decks, full game in development. Ah, there you go. There's a story mode. There's a city building. There's cooking. I don't know. Maybe it's the art style that is not hooking me. It kind of looks like an American cartoon. Sometimes it's all about the unique art style that can hook people into checking out the game. Wow, we've just discovered new data on a Bagman species. Okay. Wow. you can feel the anticipation in my voice. Full game in development. Available on Steam for free, the demo that is. Beehive Studios proudly presents in-game footage. Lumentale. Okay. Show me what you got, Lumentale. Oh, okay. This one is kinda directly is inspired by the modern generation Pokemon. Oh, interesting. They have like a Helldivers type of capturing mechanics. But pretty inspired by Pokemon battle mechanics for PC. Flawless victory. How about evolution? Items drop. MVP. Wait, she's evolving. Toot, 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 toot. Can evolve. See? What's happening? Toot, 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 Ja-ja-ja. Amazing flow, Wendy. But the big question is, will it be releasing on Steam? Steam on Nintendo Switch 2. Yo, Zeri55, evolve! We're currently watching the Monster Taming Direct 2025. Forge your own path. It's cold. Good luck, have fun with the stream. Thank you, Zeri. Lumentale. Memories of Trey. Wishlist now on... Oh, and it's appearing on Nintendo Switch. That's really weird.
Hi, my name is Jaron Johnson, and I'm the lead narrative designer for Coromon Rogue Planet from Fragsoft Games. We've been hard at work over the last few months, and for this year's Monster Tamer Direct, we wanted to share some exclusive, never-before-seen
Is Coromon still on early access? I think this was already released. Or, I don't know.
Planet is a unique blend of monster taming and roguelike gameplay featuring
it has
6 unique
roguelike?
playable characters, each with their own unique stories.
I thought this was already
The game
released.
picks up 6 months after the events of the first Coromon.
Monster
game
Taming,
on
yes, we
another
have
one of the Lewis
been
continents,
watching
the
this for
far
almost an hour now.
unexplored,
Continuously,
untamed
there's
wilderness and
deluge
travel
after
through
deluge of
strange
Monster
lands.
Taming
In
game.
Rogue Planet, you'll travel across the ever-shifting Farlands, facing off against new enemies.
So it's
dangerous
also a
events, and returning
text-based
threat of prison
adventure
as
type
you
of game?
brave the wilderness in search of a crashed alien spaceship.
Oh,
You'll need
interesting.
the help of new friends, unique character abilities, powerful gadgets, and brand new species of Coromon. If something goes wrong on your journey, you can regroup at the outpost, Luxalis' only safe haven in the Farlands. Here, you can rest, recuperate, and prepare for your next expedition.
I didn't know that Coromon has this
For Rogue
parang...
Planet, with
Ayun,
battles
there you
at the
go. There's the
forefront,
battle
we wanted to make them
mechanics.
more strategic than ever before, so we decided to focus on double battles.
Double
But to do
battles.
that, the first problem we had to solve was screen size. We've massively increased the
Oy,
amount of
there you
screen
go.
space, which has allowed us to completely redesign our UI. The new UI focuses on giving you more information than ever before. All of these details will help you navigate double battles, giving you a much more tactical battle.
This looks good
Let's dive
actually.
into one of
I
the
like
new
the
mechanics for
art
Rogue
style
Planet,
of
dual
Coromon.
typing. All Coromon species now have both a primary and secondary type. The combination of both types result in 6 levels
Wait,
of effectiveness.
I think
for
this was
Coromon
already
skills.
released a
Dual
long time
typing
ago.
also helps to make every Coromon feel totally unique from the rest of the roster. And this is a big deal for Rogue
Yeah.
Planet, which adds 21 new Coromon. In Coromon Rogue Planet, we're completely redesigning the way
Hindi.
Crimson works.
Coromon
Now,
Rogue Planet.
every Coromon, even your own,
So
can become
Coromon
effective like
is
Crimson.
released
Crimson and
back
Coromon no
in
longer simply
March
lose their type.
31,
Instead, they
2022.
gain a helpful shield, allowing them to reduce damage on
So this
each
is Coromon
incoming hit.
Rogue
Weak attacks won't
Planet,
break through the shield, and it regenerates on every hit.
which
So if
focuses
you're
on
fighting
dual
Crimson and Coromon,
battles.
you're gonna need to apply some clever
Coromon
tactics
Rogue
if you wanna
Planet.
win.
That's why I was
Especially
wondering,
since
like,
this time
what?
around,
There's still
you'll be
update
facing
for
off against some
Coromon.
creatures
It's a
that aren't even
2022
Coromon.
game, although there are other 2022 games that release a DLC. Coromon Rogue Planet.
We've got a lot to reveal in the coming months, so if you want to see more, be sure to wishlist Coromon Rogue Planet on Steam, follow us on our
Okay,
socials,
so
and join
since
our
it's a
Discord.
roguelike, I will add this to my wishlist.
And with that, guys, the 4th annual Monster Taming Direct is coming to a close.
They really
Although
wrap
this
it
has
up
been a
with...
pretty big year for the channel and the monster taming genre as a whole. We've got more and more people looking at what once was a tiny niche community than ever before, and I'm glad that I can be a part of it. We hit 100,000 subscribers this year. The Direct has had the most applications of any. We got
Oh, so that's a
franchises
gym
like
trainer
Digimon,
Ed,
Shin Megami
or
Tensei,
tama ba?
Dragon Quest
Gym leader
Monsters, and
Ed.
plenty of others that have seen major spikes in both game sales and interest over the last few years, and honestly, I think this is just the beginning. All that being said, no matter what, I will always remember and do my best to keep pushing the indie developers in the genre that are what kickstarted.
So this is also
monster
an
taming
indie game
boom
showcase.
that we're currently seeing. The bigger studios creating games in the space definitely will help the next wave of indie monster taming titles, but
Yeah,
in
as
all
long as they
reality, it
don't
was
sue
these
them.
developers, many of which were present today, that showed the various game studios that monster taming is something to take seriously. I'll keep pushing Monster Tamer news, the monster taming games you never
And
knew
do check
segment,
out
various game showcase
Gym Leader
videos,
Ed's
and of course,
YouTube
this
channel.
Monster Taming Direct in order to further
That is the
legitimize
House
and
of
uplift a
Monster
genre
Taming
that
Direct.
for a long time was and in some parts
Monster
still is
Taming
in the
Direct
shadow of
annual
a
event or
mega
annual game
franchise.
showcase.
All of this is to say that I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I hope that you guys will continue to watch my channel as you've done for the almost 6 years that I've been putting out steady monster taming content. Thank you guys for all the support. It really
And
does mean a
Zeri, you
lot.
can
I
check
also
out the
just
Gym
wanna say to all the developers
Leader
that were
Ed.
present at
I
today's
have
Monster
pinned
Taming
his
Direct
YouTube
and
channel
all of
in
the
chat,
developers that
or I
applied.
will also
Thank you
include
guys
that on
so
our
much for
description
continuing to
on
provide us
our
all
YouTube
with games to play and
VOD.
enjoy, and specifically for me, content to cover. Without the developers, there would be no monster taming genre, so please, like I said earlier, guys, make sure to wishlist any of the games that you found interesting, share these games with your friends, purchase them when they come out, and play them. Also, just wanted to say
If you
special
missed
thanks to my friend Barry
the
Bandit, who
what
not
we
only
had
helped
here, you
with introducing some
can
of these
watch
segments today for
them
you
on
guys,
the
but also
official
behind the
YouTube
scenes.
channel.
You can check out his channel linked below. Also, special thanks to Bisloba, the artist behind my avatar. Her page is linked below as well, and everyone else who I've worked and interacted with over the years to make this channel what it is today. And now, guys, I'll leave you with just one last trailer.
Oh, okay. So there's a one last trailer effect. What is this? This has got to be good. A work in progress. This is what? It's a 3D game, oh. Kindred Fates. But where's the... What? So they're like corrupted monsters? Uy! Wala! It died? What? Okay, so this is more of like a dark and gritty Pokemon because monsters can die. Hey, no, see? They're fighting. You know, that is what Pokemon needed. Monsters actually dying. Actually, monsters can die or Pokemon can die, right? There's like, they allude to a Pokemon war. So you don't get any wars without monsters dying on you. What is this game? Why is the somber tone? I know. Oh, oy, what? Oy, she got saved by her monster. You know what? This could be a very compelling type of game. If like you bonded with your monsters and your monsters actually care for you and then they die. Look, oh. Oh, and the monsters are evolving through death? Wait, what? Ala Digimon! Wow, this looks badass. Wait, let me add this to my wish list. Oh, badass. What? Kindred Fates. Propek seals your profess seals your fate. Whoa, look at that. And it's a parang third person, although it's a bit slow. I think it's still in development, but hopefully they can perfect this. Too flashy. Pero the premise intrigues me. Example, if they die, you know. What? May cooldown, you know. Lumaya, Kodoki, Propek on the side. Okay. I'm intrigued. Permadeath is a feature. Just check the Steam page. Kindred Fates. Skymill Studios. Okay, we now have a new game to look forward to in the monster taming genre. That's just awesome. Diba? Gym Leader Ed presents Monster Taming Direct. This is actually their fourth. And I just discovered this because from Pirate PR, they provide us with the parang we can request a Steam key for the next year's Voidling bound game. So, ayan, we're done. But we can return to yung mga previous game na captured our interest. First one is Bean Beasts. Where is the Bean Beast one? Where was the Bean Beast? Where was that again? Bean Beast, where are you? What is this again? Ang dami na rin kasi eh. Wait. Critter Raptors. This is a 1 hour and 17 minutes long direct. Okay, what is this game? Yummy Kids. No. I think ito, this one. This one interested us earlier. This one is also good. Pretty funny game.
It even includes
Tales of
a little
Tuscany.
photo that you take in game. You can even do challenge runs to spice it up. Keep doing runs, play. A lot of game good. A purchase.
Okay,
So let's
I'll
sum
add
it
that
up
to
for
the
you.
wish list because
You
it's
are
pretty
a farm
funny.
animal. There's a button that makes you scream. You can beat up strangers or make friends.
This is
with them.
Tales
You
of
have to
Tuscany.
save the world, reunite your family, do some cool stuff,
Pretty
complete
absurd
some
game.
challenges. I don't know, mess around a little bit.
Maybe
get a reward,
inspired
do
by
it again.
Mother
That's
or
basically it.
Earthbound.
Tales of Tuscany. This is the game ever, coming out on PC, consoles, and mobile in 2026. Go wishlist the game on Steam, or I will go broke, and I will have to get a job cleaning sewers. There's no other job I can do. It has to be that one. So.
Is that a promise? And this one, I like, well, this is a tower defense almost inspired by Orcs Must Die. Tower defense with the monsters. Plus, the graphics is 2.5D. So, this is one of the games that I liked from this trailer. This is called Bean Beasts. 2 words. Added this to my wish list. I think is it live right? This is already live. This is already fully released. Invisible said it costs around 460 pesos. So I said, okay, it's a good thing that I have so many games to play at the moment. So maybe I'll skip this one for now. Another game that we like is Eatermancer. Another game that Green King Isui Nagare also likes, and that's for a good reason. Okay, let's jump to Eatermancer. Trinity, I don't like Trinity. Wait, this is Dino Citadel.
Abilities and
This wait. This one is Eatermancer. Pato Tamer Town.
Games
Meh.
in part for
Ito, this one, no? Eatermancer. Look at this Zeri. This is also one of the games that they added to my wish list later. I will add to my wish list later. It's not yet fully out yet, I think. It's pixel graphics, monster taming, creature fighting, or creature collecting. Yes. I didn't know you're into these kinds of games, Zeri. Monster taming and creature collecting. Look at the beautiful graphics, oh. Chug. Victory! Step 5, capture all of them. Eatermancer, early access, September 23. And another game that I also am excited for. This one is from Pirate PR.
Developer showcase.
So if ever, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get this next year.
A first look at our most creative and intriguing
Voidling Bound.
Let's dive into the splicing station. Splicing enables
basically this is a third-person
power to craft your very own fully customized
shooter using your monsters, and you can also splice your monster.
Morphology and modules to customize your looks and stats, and abilities and perks. But we'll get to the specifics of those two.
You can add this to wish list, to your wish list.
You can access the genes from
it also reminded me of Spore.
To change their body color, eyes, patterns, and even their size. Next are modules. Modules can now be customized individually from all the body parts acquired in your species evolution tree. Always wanted to craft a Gillick with a draconic tail and say a cryofin? Not a problem anymore. And for the big finale, abilities and perks
see, look at that.
where you really get to customize your gameplay experience beyond
So you can really customize your monster.
From this view, I can handpick through all the different variations of
It's
my
basically an arena fighter. Maybe a little bit of like a survivor or horde survival type of game. And then you can customize your monster. You see? Look at that, man.
Multiple enemy factions. Last but not least,
and you can detonate
you get to decide from up to 3 mutated perks from all your voidlings. Mutated perks.
Actually, this was the first thing that I first read on my email, and then they said that it was featured on the Monster Taming Direct, and then it led me to the Monster Taming Direct YouTube channel, and then I decided to do a reaction and watch party today. And if you can help them, do check out Gym Leader Ed's YouTube channel.
Thank you all for being with us. We're gonna leave you today with just one more.
I remember you played a lot of these types of games, yeah. So this one is a creature collector, splicing feature, plus more of a hack and slash, third person, monster focus game. Yan, see? Toot, 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 toot. And depending on the parts that you splice on your creature, you know, see, it transforms into a green one, into a violet one. Their moves will change, you know, see? You can really customize their looks, their abilities, based on whatever you splice on them. They can become like an ice build, a void build, a poison build. They can do a jutsu build. It's Voidling bound. You can wishlist this now on Steam. I think Ether Monster is up my... Oh yeah. Eto, this one. 2P. There's a demo of this game. This is basically a Brazilian game. Yo, chill! The actual game mechanics is like this. Wait. It usually takes some time before... It's also a party-based game, although, you know, see? Capybara. Yo, chill! Good evening. So the earlier one is Voidling Bound. Another game that I piques my curiosity is Montabi. Okay, let's jump into Montabi. Basically, this is 2B. A Brazilian game, as per NB, as NB said earlier. So another game is Montabi. Wait.
Montabi by Monkibo Games.
Ito, this one, Montabi. This one is more of a roguelike deck builder.
And today,
this one.
we're going to talk a little bit
it kind of reminds me of Mega Man Battle Network.
Builder, Montabi by Monkibo Games. With Montabi, we're trying to marry the fun of leveling your monsters up and capturing new ones in battle with adding cards to your deck and putting together a powerful build. Let's take a look at how you use two Montabi to synergize with one another in order to win some fights.
Yeah, grid-based.
Today's subjects are going to be Tunky and Sago. Obviously, this is a monster tamer, so you know these guys are going to level up and evolve. If you ever see a monkey on a skateboard, that's a Tunky evolution. If you ever see a sushi zipping around, that's a Sago evolution.
Sago evolution.
In Montabi, each of your monsters has their own deck. You add new abilities to that deck by leveling up, and you can switch freely between Montabi on the battle grid at any time. Now, you might be wondering, buddy, this is the coolest skateboarding
Yo,
monkey I've ever
Ventus,
seen in my
good
entire
evening.
life, but
We're
how on earth
currently
is he going to
reacting,
win
discussing,
battles? Well,
and
let's
watching
talk about
the Monster Taming
Tunky's
Direct
gameplay
2025,
revolves almost entirely
a
around
game
moves.
showcase featuring
He's got
indie
a ton of
games
abilities that
under
move
the
around and some abilities
Monster
that pay
Taming
off when he
and
does
creature
so,
collecting
just like
genre.
this one, which
Hey,
we call
Kyang.
Pump Up.
Thank you for checking in.
When you use Pump Up, every time Tunky moves, he gets +1 attack. Couldn't be simpler. If you can pump up
I think I
early
like
and use
yung
his
art
natural
and
movement
then
to
yung
slide around the
abilities sa
grid,
mga monsters.
All of a sudden, his punches are going to hit like a freight train. Kind of like this. Do you see what I mean?
Hey, ka muna. Hey.
You know what show I'm a part of. So yes, you do, in fact,
Thank you,
tame
A, for being
monsters
here.
in Montabi. With a little biscuit like this one, you can add another Montabi to your crew, a salty little sushi named Sago. See, Tunky is a melee fighter. He wants to zip around the grid and do the damage. Well, Sago is the perfect complement to that. Sago drops little buff sushis all over your side of the field and has some unique abilities that lets her move her allies to pick them up. So Tonki has a lot of movement, Sago gives Tonki lots of buffs for moving. And I think you kind folks are smart enough to figure the rest out for yourselves. Anyway, I could do this all day.
Yeah, so basically it's a there's a synergy between monsters.
Check out Montabi for yourselves
And look at that stage selection.
Thank you so much to everyone
It is reminiscent of Slay the Spire. I think once you go with the deck builder and roguelike, you really have to go with that kind of like stage selection. And of course, Monster Care Simulator. It's already live right now. I don't know if you're into these kinds of games, simulator games. This is more of a simulation eh. Itong Monster Care Simulator. Plus it is going to have a multiplayer component added. Going to be added, I know, see? Player 1, Player 2, and Player 3. So for the cozy, when the mood strikes, I can play for hours. Look at that. Oy, si Boss Ventus. Again, thank you, Ven, for tuning in today. We also have Aikyang. And have a wonderful night if you guys are going to stream. Eidolon Awakened. Another game that I like is yung Abomination Monster Riffs. Ito, basically Vampire Survivors. Ito, wait. Eidolon Awakened. Shard Squad. Ito yung Shard Squad. Horde Survival meets... Well, basically it's a Horde Survival game, you know. It just features monsters. Think Vampire Survivors, but with monsters. Electric. Water type. Nature, grass type. Crystal type. Or rather like void. There are some objectives. I only noticed that now, like escort. Kiara and Blip. Hip Hop Index, Bouncy. And I think the next one is yung Abomination Monster Riffs. It's like a Super Smash Brothers of monster fighting, monster taming game.
One of Roundup games has and
Hello, Monster Taming Direct.
This one's a bit, it's not that good looking, pero it is collaborating with popular monster taming or creature collecting game. Yo, what's up, Virgil?
Infinite combinations of teams because you can use anything you can think of.
The graphics is okay.
30 different indie games are lending their monsters to
Bug Fables, Lap City, Peglin. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
Slap City, Brotato, Plastic Duck Simulator. We're
Plastic Duck Simulator.
Monster tamers like Monster Sanctuary.
So they basically have Cassette Beast, Monster Sanctuary, Koromon.
Well, Bugsnax is here too.
Bugsnax.
A different crossover every day on the Kickstarter, including a lot of Monster Tamers.
Yowling, Mythical Journey, Spirit City, Lo-Fi Sessions.
We're fully funded now and currently working towards a stretch goal to get the game on Nintendo Switch.
The environment can be a bit bland, but I guess it is what it is.
So let's get to why I'm here in the first.
It's basically more of a Super Smash for monster taming games. See? It's Abomination welcomes Monster Sanctuary. I haven't played Monster Sanctuary, so maybe those are familiar to those who played it. You know, Monster Sanctuary monsters again. Speaking of Monster Sanctuary, have you tried playing that one, Virgil? I think that is right up your alley as well. And this one, they're going to welcome... What is this game? I'm now featuring the games that I am very interested in. Ethermancer. See, they have a collaboration with Ethermancer. But I think one of their signature monsters, I guess. You're new around here, Jotun. Abomination X Monster Riffs. Kickstarter, and you can wishlist this on Steam. Another game that we are excited for is, I think that's it. We have Ninth Dawn Remake, the sponsor of the This one is a bit interesting. Yung what do you call that? Yung gladiators. Basically, you cook food and that food becomes your monster. And it's a deck builder game. Monster Battler deck builder. Really otherworldly. Although, as I said earlier, this is not the first time that there is a Battle Chef setup na type of game. If you are familiar with Battle Chef Brigade, and that I also played that before, but that is more of like a match 3 type of game. But you should check out Battle Chef Brigade. See, look at that. You cook food and you fight it. You use it to fight other chefs. Gladiators. Demo out on February 2026. Why not now? Oh no! The junk, the trash became a monster.
And I'm sure many of you guys are eagerly anticipating some of what your favorite developers have to offer.
And then this one is their sponsor, yung Ninth Dawn Remake.
Sponsor Valorware, aka the developer behind the Ninth Dawn series, and specifically with regards to Ninth Dawn Remake, a recently released.
I don't know. It piqued my curiosity itong Ninth Dawn Remake.
Adds bigger dungeons, an updated story, enhanced action-packed combat, and more. Ninth Dawn Remake features an expansive world to explore with over 45 handcrafted dungeons to conquer,
2.5D,
the ability to hatch and raise a small army of monster pets who can fight alongside you, increase their strength and evolve them into more powerful forms, a wide array of custom options when it comes to character building, including different equipment, spells, abilities, attribute
It's weird
points,
though, because there is like a top-down view, and then there is a first-person view.
A quote epic fishing minigame, a deck building minigame, tons of side quests, and a prosperity system. It's got crafting for weapons,
and then you have these kinds of battle mechanics. So I don't know what kind of game is this.
Play offline in single player
besides
mode,
being a monster taming and creature collecting,
or online multiplayer co-op as well. Ninth Dawn Remake is available for a plethora of platforms,
online 2-player co-op,
PC via Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and is running great on Switch 2, as well as even Android and iOS. Make sure to check out the Ninth Dawn Steam page linked below or on your preferred
and that is one of the official sponsors for Monster Taming Direct 2025.
Monster Taming Direct 2025 possible. Thank you so much to Valorware, and now back to the Direct.
And I think the last one that I like is yung Coromon Rogue Planet. This one.
Gadgets and brand. Let's start by revealing the game's premise.
Basically, it's different from Coromon. If you have played Coromon, this one is Coromon Rogue Planet.
With their own unique stories and playstyles. The game picks up 6 months after the events of the first Coromon game on another one of Lua's continents.
6 months later.
An unexplored, untamed
if you have played Coromon, and this one you might like it.
In Rogue Planet, you'll travel across the ever-shifting.
This is the next game from the Coromon development team.
Dangerous events and the returning threat of Crimson.
There's so many good games, no? I haven't even played Coromon.
You'll need the help of new friends, unique character abilities,
but this is more of a roguelike.
Gadgets, and brand new species of Coromon. If something goes wrong on your journey, you can regroup at the outpost, Luxalis' only safe haven in the Farlands. Here, you can rest, recuperate, and prepare for your next expedition. For Rogue Planet, with battles at the forefront, we wanted to make them more strategic than ever before.
Coromon 1, smallest mobile resolution.
But to do that, the first problem we had to solve was screen size. We've
And
massively
there you
increased
go.
the amount of screen space, which has allowed us to
So basically, it's Koromon 2, but this time instead of the traditional Pokemon-like adventure, it went with a roguelike map. Think of Slay the Spire, but the game mechanics is still a creature battler.
Dual typing. All Koromon species now have both a primary and secondary type. The combination of both types result in 6 levels of effectiveness for a Koromon's skills. Dual typing also helps to make every Koromon feel totally unique from the rest of the roster. And this is a big deal for Rogue Planet, which adds 21 new Koromon. In
21 new
Rogue Planet,
Koromon.
we're completely redesigning the way Crimsonite works. Now, every Koromon, even your own, can become infected by Crimsonite.
At dahil sa dad joke, I tried to write a chemistry joke, but could never get a reaction. And with that, let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining today's stream. To the subscribers, thank you to Bomatom, Chill Pills, Ishishi, Lancer 1881, Sampala, and Zeri55. Hindi ako may kasalanan yan. It's an AI. Sorry for the dad joke.
We've got a lot to reveal in the coming months, so if you want to see more, be sure to wishlist Koromon Rogue Planet on Steam, follow us on our socials, and join our Discord. I'll see you in the far lands.
And again, I think
And with that, guys, the 4th annual Monster Taming Direct is coming to a close.
And I guess that is the the highlight. I think they made it. It's good that they highlighted or put the last game, what do you call the title?
100,000 subscribers this year.
Kindred Fates as the last game on their list, which is really interesting. This is Kindred Fates. And according to Zeri, there's a permadeath for the monsters that you have here. Although that is curious though, two of the monsters that died fused into something, a new monster. Although this one has no release date yet. Silver, but where's the... Oh no! And the monsters also speaks, right? No! My Pokemon! Oh no! But the big question is, I wonder what the story is and why are monsters attacking people? And I think Zeri said that there's a demo right now. But if this is like the actual game or the work in progress game demo as part of the demo, it might not be fully polished, because and that is expected. There's no release date for this game yet. And another monster saved him, I guess. See, he evaded and worm. And maybe they fused. See, teleported. So I think when two monsters have a strong bond with you, they can evolve, or if ever they die, that's the only time that they can evolve. For Kindred Fates, they're not yet. There's not. Okay. I thought there was a See, there are 2 paths for evolution. So maybe depending on which monsters you want to sacrifice to evolve them. That is going to be pretty interesting though. You have to decide on whether you want to kill your monster, if ever. If you want to have a stronger monster. Hopefully it doesn't like completely, I don't know, incentivize you of sacrificing your monsters. Maybe the more monsters that die, you will get a different ending. So it incentivizes multiple playthroughs. Hopefully that's the kind of game that they want, because players will always mid-max their game. Like, oh, if you want to have a very strong team, you need to sacrifice this monster in order to get this type of monster. But then again, while there is a meta, the big question is, will the story or the game penalize you for like sacrificing more and more monsters, or will it be okay with, okay, you sacrifice monsters, you will get the same ending as everyone else? But if they happen to like change the ending or change a particular way the monsters will interact with you, or in the long run the monsters that you got from sacrificing other monsters will become hostile towards you at the end and is going to be another boss that you need to defeat later. Maybe that will discourage it will discourage other or the players from sacrificing the monsters. Hopefully they go with that route. People will always go towards the meta. Or not. I don't know. I don't want to judge. But that's again the Gym Leader Ed presents Monster Taming Direct, which was first broadcasted on YouTube last September 7, 2025. Again, do check out Gym Leader Ed's YouTube channel. I have already shared their YouTube channel on the pinned message on the chat and on the description on YouTube. And that's my very first Monster Taming Direct 2025. See you next year again. I have already subscribed to Gym Leader Ed's YouTube channel, and so should you. If you like what you see here, there's going to have to be another one next year. So let's see. And with that, let's what? Nope, not that. Let's close that. Ano ba yan? Bakit ang dami lumalabas? Who is that? Ano ba yan?
Can I like... Oy! Oy, cut!
Cut! Okay, let's remove the watch party now. Same goes with this one. And with that, let us roll the credits. I will play the Kill It Anyway music later. But for now, let's roll it out. Ayan, nadirito pa rin. Thank you everyone for joining today's watch party stream. To the subscribers, we have Bomadom, Chillfills, Ishi, Lancer 1881, San Paulo, Zeri 55. For the chatters, we have Akyang, Aliyah Banana TTV by Rocco, Bomadom, Calm Wisdom, Chillfills, Selhope, Fichini, Green King Isui, Nagare, Ishi, Kururesu, Lancer 1881, Leila Obre, Invisible, San Paulo, Virgil Yamato 8, Zero Nico, and Zeri 55. And so that we don't have any dead air, let's play the Stream Beats Originals music. And that's our watch party and stream for tonight. I don't know if I will still stream after this. I'm still waiting for someone to go home later tonight, so I'll probably do one last stream. What that game is, I'll keep you guys posted. I have to grab dinner first, and hopefully you will have your dinner. It's already 7:15. We are wrapping things up. We can wrap this up like 2 hours at a 2-hour stream, and I just have to fill it with me yapping. Thanks for the stream, and hopefully you guys found something that you will be excited for. Go wishlist them, support the developers by giving them a wishlist, follow them, and of course do check out Gym Leader Ed presents Monster Taming Direct, their official YouTube channel. And while we're at it, you can also check me out on YouTube. I go by youtube.com/@Corix_Tuper. There you go. Thank you everyone, and we're about to raid out. You can copy and paste this raid message for our regular viewers and followers. You can copy and paste this raid message, and for our subscribers, you can copy and paste this raid message containing our tier 1 emotes, or use any of the emotes available to you there since birth. Since you're already subscribed to the channel. And let's find somebody to raid in tonight's video. Ano to? Wait, let me look. Okay, let's go and raid. I don't know if I've already raided this person before. Wait, let me see. Who else is streaming today?
carry the casket to the morgue and place the body currently stored in the freezer inside the
Okay, let's raid. Whew. Okay, tara, let's raid Apple Ray, who's currently playing some Valorant. Raiding Apple Ray. There you go. Ay, ano ba yan? Nag-disable naman ng raid. Okay. Okay, tara. Let's raid Smudgy Lefty, who's currently playing Helldivers 2. Smudgy Lefty is a artist. So if you're looking for somebody to do avatars or a commission artwork, do check out Smudgy Lefty. And tara, let's raid Smudgy Lefty. Thank you again, everyone. And that's again the Monster Taming Direct. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining the stream, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful night. Again, vote with your wallet. Don't tolerate disrespect from greedy corporations. Be open and outspoken about the games that you like and how you want the video game industry to go. Take it easy. Be kind to yourself and to one another, and we'll catch you on the next one. GG's. Bye-bye, guys.
I'd rather be a dreamer.